We're alive. We're alive. Possibly we're alive.
Nobody watching us. Nobody watching us. We're all alone. Hey.
Hey, Terry.
Hi, Terry. How's it going? People coming back. We had 16 people. Now we have 2.
Yeah, hold on.
Good. Sound is better.
Give me a...
Holy crap, sound. Does that mean the sound is crap? Like
No.
godly crap?
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm glad.
I am too. You gotta love random tech issues.
Yeah, I don't. I hate them.
Especially when it's just unexplainable and strange.
Look at this. Yes, we're fixed. Everything's back.
Mm-hmm.
You are right in my ear. That means like literally.
Oh, holy crap sound. You were right in my ear is what that means.
Okay. I thought we were like going to get arrested or something.
Words.
Okay, Hamlet. So we're here.
We're here. One of us is queer.
One of us doesn't care because I still love you. You live stream without tech issues. I know, right? Live stream without tech issues. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Look, dragons don't English well. Are you a dragon? Is that what this is?
Sounds like that's what he said.
Okay, Crystal.
Of course, you know, they don't English well. So, What language do dragons speak?
Draconic.
Jesus Christ, you fucking knew that. All right.
Yeah. It's also the base for all arcane runes and stuff is Draconic text.
I don't D&D well. So I don't know a lot of this stuff. He knows all this stuff. I don't know very much of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Fun times.
Not yet, it isn't. We're going to lose watchers if we don't make it fun.
Like the orc language, its text is in Dwarvish. It uses the Dwarvish alphabet.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Robin, who's your friend? This is Matthew, my wonderful father and coworker.
I'm one of the writers.
Mm-hmm.
We are the writers. We are a father and son writing team.
Yep.
So that's what we do.
How are both of you doing today? We are doing the good.
Not bad. Not awesome, but not bad.
Yeah.
It's been a day.
How's it hanging? It's hanging.
Short and to the right.
I didn't know you watched Red versus Blue. Who are I'm imagining this is
Red versus Blue?
Yeah. I'm guessing that Mike is using it right now. And Corinne are just having a random conversation without any of us.
Oh, okay. So we just not pay attention to them, I guess.
I guess that's how that's working.
Hi, Dad. Thanks for writing. Well, thank you. Sue Miller. I know a Susan Miller. Is it the same Susan Miller that I know?
Mm.
No, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. Why do you ask? That's call them out, you call me out.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what are we just talking about?
Are we just here? Are we just here to watch everyone have a conversation that doesn't involve us?
It does. It seems like it, doesn't it?
Ridiculous.
Redonkulous.
Stupidity.
You're left-handed, Ren? Cool. My wife is left-handed sometimes. Other times she's right-handed. It's really kind of freaky because she does things backwards. I don't know. Only left-handed people are in their right minds. Okay.
Get involved in the goddamn conversation, Robin. No. This is a live stream. This is a live stream where you guys can interact with us and we talk and have conversations and everything. And we read the chat. If you guys are just having your own conversations, what are we supposed to do?
He's not okay. Thank you. He's not okay. Thank you today. Are you okay? Thank you on the usual live streams?
No.
Oh, well, never mind then.
No, I use my own account for it. Fools.
Yeah, she is ambidextrous. It's cool. She writes with her right hand and she plays bass, or she writes with her left hand, plays bass with her right hand. It's pretty cool. And we try not to insult. Yes, he is, and we try not to insult people's. I'm a little confused now because I don't know
what anyone is talking about.
Yeah, it's all kind of all over the place.
We're lost. I mean, the chat too, but we're just lost in general, really.
Yes, I am very much a part of. Okay, are you referring to me, Ren, as being a part of Okay, Thank You, or
me,
or him, or both, or are you talking about the person who's on? Okay, I'm very confused. We're all lost. Not all who lost. Not all who wander are lost. That's what I meant to say. And I'm not even drinking.
You do words for a living. You are writing. That's important. Well, not right now.
I was right before I came in here. I was writing quite a bit. I've been writing a lot lately.
It's okay. You are home, so you can't get dangerously lost.
You'd be surprised.
Joke's on you. There's a big open field over there and a lot of woods over there.
Yeah, there's like
easily
nothing
lost.
Around us.
I could get easily lost.
The only thing around us are like this little garage area and the murder house.
Yep. That's it. And the house back there.
Yeah, there's a house back there. But yeah.
That was the vacation thingy.
Vacation thingy? What vacation thingy?
It's a question for you.
I don't know what the vacation thingy you're referring to, but if you could explain that, I'd be glad to answer it. Yes, murder house. We have a shed. It's like a concrete block little storage building that was built on the property where we are right now, long before we got here. It's got one broken out window and 2 windows that are basically covered. And then it's got 2 doors that lock from the outside. And it scares the hell out of us. We have very few things in it. We never use it for anything. And we lovingly refer to it as the murder house because that's kind of what it looks like it would be used for by somebody who lives out in the middle of nowhere like we do.
Didn't we actually find like hooks hanging? Yeah,
we saw some weird stuff. And we saw some weird stuff when we first went in. And there was like my wife found a great big snake skin up on one of the rafters. That's the reason I don't go in, because if snakes are around, I am not.
We also found like a knife in the yard.
Yes, we found knives in the yard.
Broken bottles.
We found all kinds of broken stuff in the yard. It's really, really, really weird.
Yeah.
So,
didn't you tweet about taking a break from stuff to write things?
Oh yeah, I was taking a break from some social media and things like that, which I kind of have done. The election has sucked me back in a little bit, but I am writing. I'm writing a novel right now, and I'm working on another comic, and I'm working on a screenplay. So I kind of have a lot of stuff going on at the moment that I'm trying to work on. So
hey, thank you, Adham, for the $5. Hey, since you're okay, thank you today. I can actually super chat. Cheers to you, Robin and Mr. Matthew.
Cheers to
Cheers. Where's the real guys? What are you talking about?
What guys? What real guys?
We're real.
Real guys? I'm real. That's,
I'm corporeal.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You clinked your wine. That's awesome. Yeah, these dudes are real. I'm real. Do you know who owned the place before? The person that owns it now owns it, but we rent this place because we're here temporarily.
When the person who was here last, who was living here last, they were a cop, right?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they were a cop.
There's a cop here, and they just kind of disappeared. And then there was like some people who really trashed the place out a few times. So the guy that owns the place really wanted it to be nice people who'll take care of the place. So he gave us a deal. So yeah, I have theories that the place is haunted. I'm writing a short story about the place being haunted, and I already have a short story about like who's haunting it. So yeah, I love all that.
I will say this. I've not felt like unsettled here as much as I have at the old place.
Which old place?
The one in Archer. Or the one on Williston. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
There were like times when I'd be like laying down and my door would just go. Yeah,
but that's just because that place was old and it needed.
I don't care. When you're laying in bed with your head this close from the door,
yeah,
and then it just opens, you tend to freak the fuck out.
Sometimes you can do that. Sometimes
I leaned over and asked for the dog. Was like, and looked around and nothing was there.
I know that was a creepy place.
That's upsetting. That's upsetting, and I don't like it.
But we live out here now, and like, it's got a real Blair Witch vibe, especially at night. It's got a real Blair Witch vibe out here. So, I mean, it's beautiful. You go outside at night, and the sky is all lit up and everything else. But there's a real Blair Witch kind of creepiness when you're outside, you know. And then, like, the lights go out outside, and it's pitch black. Nothing, you know. You see stars, nothing. There's nothing around. So, it's pretty cool.
Is Robin's dad also the comic writer?
Yes. That is me, comic writer, the VGs. Got our, you can't see it, little tag. That's our VGs logo. Tattooed right there. Yeah, I'm the comic book writer. Do you have them?
I don't have one over here.
They're around.
I think they're over there in my comic box.
I am the comic writer. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, I haven't seen one, I don't think. Maybe I have. I will tell you that I've experienced like night terrors, like you know, night paralysis. I've experienced that, and that is creepier than any ghost story you'll ever see in your life. So, I mean, there's got to be something, right? There's got to be something.
Comic writer.
Hi, Holly.
Comic writer, music knowledge guy, coolest dad ever. Ah, shut up! Don't inflate his ego.
I also been taking him to concerts since he was what?
My first concert was Collective Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like, we're still living in Lakeland,
mm-hmm.
So I must have been like 11 or 12.
Yeah, probably. I think you were 12. I think you got concert tickets for your 12th birthday.
I think it was my birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either my birthday or Christmas. I don't remember.
No, it was your birthday. It was definitely your birthday. I remember that. Ghosts are not real. Louis, why do you say that?
You got any proof?
I mean,
what?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just wondering why you say ghosts are not real. I guess they could be. Do we like Mike and Tristan's puns? Do we like their puns?
They're our bosses. Yes.
Yes, we love them.
Mm-hmm. Very funny.
I thought I was supposed to be the one that had dad jokes.
We totally do not write jokes into the scripts. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm going to give you a little secret. This is something that I do. The guys, since Mike reads the scripts cold, he does them while they're recording. I will throw things in specifically to try to throw him off and make him laugh and crack him up. So if he's ever just doing one and you see him like break or something, that's because I probably wrote something in there to crack him up.
That's because we're fucking with him.
That's fun. A ghost disliked this live stream.
I think you dislike this live stream.
Well, then I'm going to pour some salt around me, and I'm going to hit them with something iron, and I'm going to find where they're buried and burn and salt their bones.
This is probably not iron.
No, that's not iron. That's aluminum. Where are they today? Is that like where we are today, Raven? Or you mean where are we today?
I think they're talking about
or ghosts.
Mike and Tristan.
Oh, Mike and Tristan.
They're not here.
Yeah, they're not here.
They're dead.
They're not dead. God.
They're dead.
They do their live streams like Wednesdays, usually.
We're going to do one tomorrow.
Yeah, we're just doing these for fun. We decided to start hanging out with you guys as the writers.
See, look, I died. I'm a ghost. There you go. Confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed in the chat.
Well, that's not good for us. Mike mentioned... Wait, where are you going?
I was just looking at some of this stuff.
Okay. I read the Bible. It says ghosts are not real. No, it doesn't. Ever hear the Holy Ghost? There's a lot of supernatural in the Bible. Just is. They want you... pastors will tell you that the supernatural is not real, but everything around the Bible and everything about how God operates is supernaturally done. They even say that it's supernaturally done. So there is a supernatural world. It might not be what we understand it, but there is. And the Holy Ghost is a spirit that is living, according to the Bible. It's a spirit that is living, therefore a ghost. So, but not the ghost you think it. You know.
You're really gonna believe in something called the Holy Ghost, angels, the devil, and demons, but
no ghosts?
A normal lingering spirit?
Yeah.
You won't believe?
The last episode of Supernatural last week was awesome. Yes, it was.
It was. It was very good.
I loved it. I'm huge on supernatural things.
You want to talk about our theory? Or my theory, I guess.
What, for what's coming up in the final episode?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. No.
It's not a spoiler.
Well, we have a theory for how it's the show's going to end. And I don't want to throw spoilers out there, and I don't want to kill it for anybody. If you guys want us to talk about it, we will talk about it. But we pretty much have an idea. And this is not something we thought of like right now. We've been talking about this
for years. About how we think the show is going to end.
Like from season 9, we've been talking about how we think the show is going to end, and it kind of is setting up that way. And if we figured it out, number 1, I'm going to be bummed out. And number 2,
I'm going to be ecstatic.
We're going to just freak because we have a way of figuring out how things are going to turn out. And it's so crazy.
10 pounds from Terry. Writers' live streams are awesome. Thanks for the fun times and your hard work behind the scene. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry. And that's awesome. I want to go to England more than any place on the face of the planet. I've never been there, and I want to be there. I would like to live there. I would like to die there. I'd like to be there forever. And I've never even been there. So, I mean, I could go there and it could suck, but I don't think so. I think I would absolutely adore it.
We've got one person says, don't
talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not. If the one person says don't, then no, because there's people who are like, no, I didn't see it or whatever. No, Supernatural ends
Thursday,
next Thursday or this Thursday. Coming up 2 days. Final episode. Yep.
I don't know what they're gonna do. It wrapped up so nicely with the montage last week.
I know. That's why we think we know what's gonna happen. The fart monster of Boggy Creek.
Fuck. Where did that come from? That's their last case. The fart monster of Boggy Creek.
I can tell everyone who doesn't want to hear to mute their speakers and let them know when you unmute if y'all want to discuss. No.
That's complicated.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to talk about it because then it gets out and then other comments will come up. If people haven't seen it, it's cool. But I'll tell you what. We'll do this again next week, and we will tell you if we were right or not. And we're not going to fake it. We will actually tell you because we know what each other's thinking. Or we can even tell Mike and Tristan what we think is going to happen, and then they can tell you if it was true or not, if we were right.
Or we'll just do another one of these next week.
Yeah, we'll just tell you. I mean, we're not gonna try and make ourselves look good by. I hope I'm wrong. I swear to God.
I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy if I'm right. Come visit the Isle of Wight when you get here. It'll be a free tour guide.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. I will take you up on that. Absolutely. I just want to go so bad. Did we miss anything?
I mean, it's not a spoiler. It's just your guess. True, but...
Yeah, but we'd have to...
Our guesses tend to be right.
Yeah. Very often our guesses are right on the money. So... if I ever get to UK, I'll tell you. Yeah. I grew up always being told the supernatural doesn't exist by the church, but my experiences tell me otherwise, and I do believe. But that's the thing, Ren. You weren't told that the supernatural doesn't exist by the church. The Bible says the supernatural exists. You have to believe in spirits and gods. You have to believe in all this stuff.
And the resurrection of the dead.
Yeah, all that stuff is supernatural in nature. But they don't want you to believe in like other aspects of the supernatural. And I mean, like when I was growing up and for part of the time he was a kid, the church would not let you have, they didn't want you to do Halloween and all that. And that dates way back because, you know, basically all of our holidays, the church holidays, Easter and Christmas and all that stuff, those are all just pagan holidays that were absorbed into the church. And when they started to come for Halloween, that was like the high holy days for pagans and everything. So they were like, no, you're not touching this. And so they automatically made that one evil. And anything associated with it became evil. But the Bible is full of supernatural stuff. It's everywhere. In fact, if you don't believe in the supernatural, you don't believe in the Bible. I don't care how long you've been to church. You just have to figure out how you're actually thinking about it. So, I mean, I've spent a long time in the church. I mean, I'm not there anymore, but I spent a long time in the church. I grew up in the church and I studied the Bible and I studied religions. I've studied many different forms of them. I haven't studied all of them because there's over 40,000 different religions based on the Bible, different offshoots of different denominations, and there's just too many. But I've studied Buddhism, I've studied Hinduism, I've studied Islam, I've studied Satanism, I've studied Christianity, all the different forms of those. Not all, but a lot of the more big ones, the ones that are more accepted and that we think of, Baptist and Methodist and Catholic and Mormon. I've been to Mormon churches. So yeah, I've studied a lot of them and been involved in a lot of them. And you have to believe in the supernatural. You just do.
A supernatural story where they go back in time and it turns out Jesus is actually a hunter.
Dude, we keep coming up with great ideas for supernatural stories.
Jesus was actually a hunter.
I actually I keep going back to this one, but there's a movie out. It's called Dracula 2000. And the course of the story says that Dracula is actually the resurrected Judas, because he hung himself. He hung himself when the sun came up, and so he's averse to the sun and silver. He betrayed Jesus for the silver pieces. Jesus was the blood given for man, and he betrayed it, so that's why he has to have blood.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have to give a correction, because clearly Judas was killed by Jesus's best friend Biff.
This is a great book.
Read this book.
Lamb, the Gospel according to Jesus's best friend Biff.
Read it.
It's really funny. It's really great.
We've got some stuff.
Yeah, let's go back because we missed a lot while I was running my mouth.
Mm-hmm. What other TV shows do you guys like?
My favorite TV shows are Supernatural. I love that one. I own all the seasons except for 15. Leverage, because I like me a good con. West Wing. Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. The first 3 episodes of which I think are some of the best television that was ever done and some of the best that Aaron Sorkin's ever written. I see why the show went downhill, but it's amazing. What else, man? I love Community. I love The Office. They're so funny. I was never interested in The Office, and then he
forced him to watch it.
He's like, no, you'll like it. I'm like, all right, fine. And I absolutely adore it now.
My favorites, I'm on a Supernatural binge right now.
Yeah.
But I love The Office. It's one of my bigger ones. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Sort of stopped watching TV a while ago few years back. But I love Supernatural. I love The Office. Love the Clone Wars.
Oh shit!
What?
Psych.
Yeah.
Psych is like it's 1 and 1A with Supernatural. Psych and Supernatural 1 and 1A. I cannot forget Psych. And I was a big fan of Buffy and all that stuff. I own all those too. All the Buffyverse stuff. I own all that.
All right, let's see what else we got. Matt, do you belong to a religion or are you just religious?
I am not. I had to just let that go. God and I have a long relationship. I will put it this way. If I think it's great if anybody is religious or if they have put themselves with a specific church.
If it does something for you, awesome.
Absolutely. I think it's fantastic. And I would never try to pull anybody away from that or argue that. If it's something that's good for you and you found something in it, you found faith in it, you found peace in it, you found a joy and a center for your life, then I think it's fantastic. And I think, hold on to that. I searched for truth in God for a long time. Like I'm talking a long time, since I was a kid. I've been going to different churches since I was, for actually as long as I can remember. The first time I ever played music, it was in a church with a gospel group. I was about 3 years old. So I have been to a ton of churches. What was that?
Nothing. I'm goofing off over here.
Right now, I would say I'm, if I had to describe myself, I would say I'm probably a little bit more atheist, unfortunately. Agnostic is close. I want it to be true. And if I find out that it is, and I stand before the throne someday, he and I are going to have words over a lot of things.
Throw some hands.
But yeah, so right now I'm not I describe myself as straight Christian. I didn't really believe in denominations, and now I don't really like organized religion, so.
$5 from Rin. Happy birthday to Gail, my mother-in-law, Vince's mom. Gotta embarrass her a bit. Aww. Happy birthday, Gail.
Happy birthday, Gail. We'd sing it, but we can't afford it.
Yeah.
So, they say it's your birthday. That's all I'm going to get.
Gail also likes your hair, Robin. Why? It doesn't look good right now. It's hat hair.
Yeah, it's not bad. It doesn't look like hat hair there. So, I started playing drums when I was 3 years old. I used to play on a Snoopy drum set, playing like Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings and all that old country stuff, Hank Williams, with my dad. My dad was in a country band called the Grunt and Whistle Band.
When did I start playing?
After you got Guitar Hero. You started with Guitar Hero and then you moved into stuff from there. Then you got drums when you started Rock Band. So you're probably 10, 11 years old.
I was older than that. We were living here.
No, you were playing in Lakeland. You were playing some in Lakeland.
I don't remember playing stuff.
Oh, there you are, Peter. I was in a choir. I was too. That's where I learned to sing right.
I was in a rock band class.
I was in a lot of rock bands.
And marching band.
Mm-hmm.
Shudder.
What
instruments do you play?
Who, me?
Both of us, I guess.
I'm religious because I do believe, but I have some trouble with Christianity, and I probably have questions for the big guys. Well, I understand that. Instruments that I play. I was always a lead vocalist for all the bands I was in because I can sing like a dream. I play some rhythm guitar. I play bass. I play around at piano, drums. I'm used to this because he's my son and he's been doing his whole life. So 22 years of this crap out of him.
Getting 23. I started on drums.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was living in an apartment and got bored one day and decided to learn how to play guitar. And then I was bored with the guitar one day, so I learned how to play bass.
He's pretty good.
marching band kid. Yes, I was a band kid for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I did my time.
You
2
did.
years of it in marching band.
He was percussionist for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Band director hated me.
Yeah.
Because I was good. I went to music school every Saturday. We started with theory in the morning, then keyboards for a while. Then I played flute in the intermediate band.
Nice. My wife plays flute.
Choir or recorders.
I was in the chorus from elementary school all the way through high school. So I was in the chorus for years.
What is the weirdest instrument you'd like to learn how to play? Like not like a normal musical talent to have that you would like to do.
I don't know. Playing drums and guitar and bass and stuff was pretty much good for me. I don't know that there's a weird instrument I'd like.
There's no.
I don't want to play like the theremin or anything like that. And I mean, what do you consider a weird instrument?
Maybe something a little more classical or just something a little goofy. Not piano, because that's a normal instrument for people to learn.
Harpsichord?
Yeah, that works.
Harpsichords are fun. I'm a Queen fan, so harpsichords are fun.
You know what I think would be fun to learn?
What?
The spoons. I think it'd be fun to learn how to play the spoons.
I'll show you.
You know how to play the spoons?
Your grandfather taught me.
There you go.
When I was a kid. I'm not good, but
there
he taught
you go.
Me.
Oh, the hair.
It's got a new drum set.
The hair.
Cool. New drum set. Sweet.
The hair. Do you guys know any other languages? I'm fluent in English and gibberish.
I don't know any other languages. I tried to learn it, and I just crashed out of it. We didn't have to know it in high school when I was in high school, so I never really was all that interested in it. So
I took 2 years of Spanish, and I know a few Spanish words. I failed Spanish.
I had to have a foreign language credit for college, and because I was going into teaching, they let me take American Sign Language as my foreign language. So I never had to learn a foreign language, even though that is, but the vocabulary of a foreign language I never had to learn.
I speak fluent sarcasm and cursing.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Yeah.
I'm good at those. Yes.
For a weird instrument, learn to play the didgeridoo. I have a friend who plays a didgeridoo.
That is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He
has like 6 didgeridoos, 4 of which he's made.
We know somebody who plays them.
Because he's
cool like weird. That. We know people like that.
I wish ASL was an option for me in school. So
yeah, it's really good. I only got it. I had to get special dispensation to do it, and they only said yes because I was taking education classes and I was planning on teaching kids. So yeah, it was the only reason that I got in it. You can do it, but you have to get special circumstances and things to be able to do it. It was cool. It was fun learning it. I don't remember any of the words though. I haven't used it in a long time.
I think I could have taken it, but I would have had to have taken it online.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how well that went.
Mm-hmm. I remember. It did not go well.
No. We learned French and Spanish in school. I had an option to learn French, but my schedule was so weird that I couldn't take it. I would have rather learned French, but I can't.
ASL is cool to learn. I would love to learn another language. I'd love to learn French or Italian. Love to learn Italian for some reason. Spanish just didn't interest me. I think it was just because everybody was taking it. And I knew some people that spoke German and that very, staccato type of language. There's a lot of staccato and I didn't really appeal to me. I would love to learn to speak like Chinese, Japanese, something like that. That would be really cool, but I just don't think I'd be able to do it.
Oliver! Shut up!
Ollie! Here, bud.
Stifle your noise!
No, he should come here.
He's not going to come in here.
He should.
He doesn't like me.
I want to learn BSL. Is that basic sign language? I don't know. Spanish, Italian. Braille. That's cool. That's very cool. Braille would be neat. British Sign Language. Okay, cool.
Is that guy your brother
I
or
mean, American
your
Sign
dad?
Language. Guess. No, they're going to tell him.
Take a guess, Steven.
I'm his dad.
I can't guess now. Because you just told everybody. I don't give a fuck about your tiny violin. I'll repeat what I said earlier. Your tiny violin can get on its knees and blow me.
Jeez, dude. Things got dark in here.
Honestly, that's dark.
Ren, totally brother. Sometimes it does kind of feel that way. He is my son, but he's also my very best friend in the world. So
rude, Robin. Yes. You address me?
You address me by my proper name? Maybe I should go get him. Let me go get him.
Sure, go ahead. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, guys, now it's just me. Now it's just the Robin Show because I'm cool. Yeah. Does Robin have siblings? Yes, I have a sister. And that is it. And that is all. She's 10 years older than me and lives in Texas. So there you go. Hi, Robin's dad. You are now Sir Robin Sr. No, don't do that. His name is Matthew. Refer to him that way. I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, I know. It's the microphone.
What?
Talk about there's something in the shot at the top of the screen. It's my microphone. Get there.
We had audio issues earlier. We're trying to fix them.
There. Is that better for you, Mike? Now that there's not a sliver of my microphone in the shot?
Oliver is he's part German Shepherd, part American Foxhound. And he's tall and he's awesome. And he's like, I'm crazy about him. He's the best dog I've ever had.
He's a dog.
The Robin Show.
Starring me.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta go. It's Robin Show.
Take off.
Okay. Bye.
Keeping your water.
Okay. There's more out here.
It's just me now. Just the cool one. I got your phone too. Yeah. All right. Mike has issues with microphones. Say that 10 times fast. I don't want to say it 10 times fast. That doesn't actually look very old like a lot of dads I've seen. Well, like I'm like 700, so he's up there. Wearing a mask and earphones will make one become motion sick. I disagree. I don't have a problem with it. No problem. No problem there. Oh, okay, Terry. That's You make me a muffin. I want a muffin. It's muffin time. Ridiculous. Why are you just screaming Sheila? That's so dumb. But I want a muffin. Don't tell me I can't have a muffin, Eric. I want it. I can post you rum cake? Yeah, sure. I'll take cake. Might go stale by the time it gets here, but I'll take it. It's not the same, though. It's not the same as rum. I'm out of rum. I ran out of rum. I don't have any vodka. I'm out of liquor. It's a tragedy. What about a brownie? I mean, I could take a brownie, but then you'll get muffin top. I already have muffin top. Come on, get out of here. I'm American. I have a muffin top at least. I pictured Robin powering up after screaming, "It's muffin time!" No, it's just muffin time because I want to die.
I've obviously missed something important. Hi, thanks. I'm back. Muffin time is the exact opposite of muffin time.
Muffin time is the exact opposite of powering up. Made a correction there.
Okay.
Yeah. Rin said she made you a muffin.
What kind? I like muffins. I'm nicer than you.
I mean, that's not saying much.
That's true. What is muffin time?
It's a song.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
What's it sound like?
I could play it for you later.
Okay.
It's about a muffin who wants to die.
Depending on the kind of muffin, I can help him with that. Eat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to eat his ass. That came out really wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
I'm not going to say anything.
The Mighty Muffin Power Rangers. Nice. I like that one. That's very good. Very good. What have I missed?
Gonna go play the Muffin Time song now. Yeah, do it. It's a great song.
I never heard it.
Robin is the only gentleman that has had vodka and Pepsi at our house. It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'd do it. I mean, I don't really drink anymore, but yeah.
I rolled an 11. Look at my cool D20. My gemstone D20. That's cool. It's heavy too.
Oh, I see how the numbers are on. I couldn't tell
Yeah.
how the numbers are on. Yeah, it's nice.
It's a cat's eye gem.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Who's moderator today? We are.
No, it's not how that works. It's not how it works. Mike is moderator today, but I've been doing it. Do you drink eggnog straight or with alcohol? I've never had eggnog.
I don't generally drink it. I had it last year and they put so much alcohol in it, it like took my breath away.
Isn't it like a really creamy drink?
Yeah.
I'd probably hate it.
Very creamy, but it's incredibly alcoholic.
Like burning?
Okay, hey,
Like
right
really
there, right
burning?
there.
What?
Pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Do you like pineapple on pizza? Then the answer is yes. Do you not like pineapple on pizza? Then the answer is no. Anything else is, if you like it, eat it. If you don't, don't. Why is this a debate?
Unless what you're eating is human.
He said pizza. Jesus. You're
Don't
dark, man.
Don't eat people. Not yet, anyways. We're not there yet.
But there is still a couple months left.
There's still a little over a month left in 2020. So, it's a possibility. May have to do Soylent Green. Who knows at this point?
What about people on pizza? Not my favorite.
I mean, we're not there yet.
No.
And honestly, if we're taken to a point where we have to eat other people to survive, I mean, putting it on pizza is just.
I'll go vegan. I'm
mean.
fine going vegan. I can graze.
I've from what I've gathered, it's got the meat would probably have the same texture as and feel of chicken, so it probably tastes a lot like chicken.
Somebody just said it tasted like pork. My first question is, how the fuck do you know? My second question is, isn't that just because the Matrix hasn't figured out how to get the taste straight yet? So they just make everything taste like chicken?
I mean, I gotta be honest, I wouldn't do it unless I was dying. But You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
This is getting dark. Now everybody's talking about cannibalism, and I don't know how we got there.
It's because we're talking about pineapple on pizza, and you said if you like something, then yes. If you don't, then no. Eat what you want. And I went, unless that thing is people. Because you were too vague.
If everything tastes like chicken, what does chicken taste like?
Chicken.
Everything else?
Yeah. Because someone put people on pizza.
I'm sure somebody has, which is really sick to think about. But in the grand scheme of everything that goes on in this world, yeah, I'm sure some people have. I'm sure it's happened. Vegan except for bacon. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how we got here, but
I just told you how we got here.
I'm replying to this.
Were
Look,
you not listening?
Watch my
to
finger.
me?
Watch my finger. Boop. That one right there. See?
That just says I think it's a shirt in Montreal.
Think what's... I'm lost.
I don't know what Grey Wolf is talking about.
I'm lost.
I don't know what you're talking about, Eric, and I'm not going to ask because I don't want to know.
Yeah, these are people that have eaten people. Snake, alligator, possum, and other crazy stuff. I've had eel. I've had a bunch of weird meats. Weirdest one, I walked into this area where I used to work, and they were cooking something, and I was like, "What is that?" And they're like, "Oh, try it." They just came out of the microwave or whatever. I was like, "What is it?" They're like, "Try it. It's good." I was like, "Yeah, what is it?" They go, "Just try it." I'm like, "All right." So I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, that's very good. It's actually quite tasty." And they're like, "Ha ha ha ha, ha. We got you." And I was like, "Why?" They go, "It's coon." I said, "That's a raccoon?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's a raccoon." I was like, "Well, it's tasty." And I walked out, and they were like,
Yeah.
didn't faze me a bit.
Who cares?
Yeah. So
it's cooked. It's going to be clean.
Eel is very good. I like eel, but I couldn't eat snake just because of what they are, and I'm so fucking afraid of them. And I mean, there's some things I would not ever read or eat.
Like you don't want to eat
snails.
You wouldn't eat testicles, would you?
Probably not.
I would.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. I feel like this is a setup to something.
I mean, I don't really feel like I have to knock it down. Just feel like I can just set it up and then just leave it there.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah. Why are we talking about weird foods?
I don't know.
I don't want to talk about weird foods.
I'll talk weird foods.
Let's talk about something else.
I've had snails. I've had frog's legs. Had rabbit. I've had quail. I've had all kinds of them.
No, I don't want to talk. Nope. Pulling a John Mulaney. Let's change the subject. Something else. What are you not paying attention to me?
I'm just reading what they say. Yeah, it all started with pineapple on pizza.
Beat you up.
Okay.
I'll do it. I've got a sword.
Eats Mars bar. Thank you. That's more like it. That is more like it.
Where's my knife? Stab you.
I would get my batarangs and throw them at you. Ravioli. Ravioli is good. Boop. Scroll me. They're still talking.
Why are you talking about weird food?
Do we watch anime?
No,
I don't. Just not my thing. It's actually the animation style. I can't get into it. I like very specific animation styles, and that's not it. It takes me out of the story. The stories are great. I mean, I've heard about the stories and everything.
Are you gonna put an elf on the shelf? No, I don't do that. I didn't know that was a thing until
this
recently.
is my youngest here, so no. Elf on the Shelf is not something we've ever done.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was after your
Until
time.
recent, like up until, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago.
What about these murder houses? Oh, they missed it earlier.
There's murder house back there.
We have a house. I'll tell you one more time. We have it should be a shed, but it's like this little workroom, and it's in our backyard, and it's built out of cinder blocks, and it's got one busted out window that's boarded up, and then it's got two windows that you can't really see, and the doors are locked from the outside, and with like hooks. And when you go in there, there's just this broken down shelf, and straight cinder blocks and rafters. That's it. And to somebody just driving by, or if somebody was to run across that place in the middle of the night, it looks scary. So from the time we moved into this place, we started calling it the murder house. It's not really a murder house, obviously.
At least
now.
That we know of.
It's not, but looks like one. It's pretty scary, actually. I don't go out there. But I don't go out there because of snakes, not because of murder.
Can we convert it into a studio for OkTY? Is it even big enough? My gut says no. I don't remember if there was standing room. It's not big enough.
I mean, you could do it.
It's not big enough and it's hot in there.
You could do it.
No.
It wouldn't be comfortable, but you could put a couple of lights, you could put a green wall, and you could put a camera at the back of the room. You could do it.
I don't think it would work well. I think it'd be way too hot, man.
Actually, in our screening room, we have room for an Okay Thank You studio.
Yeah.
We could just we could film here.
Yeah.
So this is like a message to Mike and Tristan right now. We could film here because we have the room in our studio or in our screening room.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, if you guys want to do it, we could do it here. You pause watching mystery videos to come here. Aw, thanks. That's cool.
Which one is the screening room? It was the one that is technically the living room. It used to be where my drums were set up.
Yeah, it used to be the music room, and it used to be the reading room, but then I got a projector. Now it's the screening room. Great content. We're making great content. Whee! I'm so happy. Yeah, you could get cool photos. There you go. Yes, do it. Who's texting me? See, yeah. Mike and Tristan, y'all should take us up on that. I got a chili. Do. It's trippy. It's chippy to rock around, to rock around. It's right on time. It's
Shut up. Stop it.
Oh, will we get demonetized for me singing?
Sure.
Lying second.
Okay, so I know Robin's room, main entrance, the kitchen, your office, Robin's mom's office, the library. Am I drawing a blank? Where were the drums? I remember them in the old house.
It's the room you go to get from the kitchen to my office.
Robin, we now know where you get your good hair from.
And my hair actually sucks now. It really does. I got gray really early, and
thanks, asshole.
You're welcome. I do love you.
Started going gray in 9th grade.
Do I have a problem with musical ear? Yeah, but there's a way to get rid of musical earworms if they get in your head. Start repeating something that's not long enough to be an earworm. Like there used to be a commercial for a shaving cream called Menon, and they would go, "By Menon," and you just go, "By Menon," or something like that. A quick little jingle. I'm loving it. And just do that over in your head a while, and it'll make the earworm go away.
Or alternatively, cut your ears off. I found Grays at 17. Yeah, that was later for me.
Add ham to it. Said, gray looks cool. Yeah, people actually think I do this to my hair. They think I add the gray to my hair, which I wish. Oh, I know. The Magic Kingdom Christmas parade is crazy. The one for Halloween, which I can't remember now, but when you hear it, it just rotates in there for a while.
Which one for Halloween? What are you talking about?
When they do the Halloween parade. Happy Halloween, whatever it is. I can't.
I mean, this is Halloween?
No, not this is Halloween. The one they do for the parade.
I've never seen the parade.
They only do it during. Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
You were a kid. We took you to Mickey's Not So Scary. That's when they do it during
It was
Mickey's
raining.
Not
They
So
didn't
Scary.
do that. They didn't do the parade.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember them doing it.
They did the parade. Boo to you. Yeah, it's boo to you. Welcome to the jungle. God, if I never heard Welcome to the Jungle again, I'd be happy. There's certain songs that if I never heard them again, I'd be fine with that because I've heard them so many times. Welcome to the Jungle. It's a great song. I love Guns N' Roses, but that one, Crazy Train, I
can do without them.
Yeah.
I don't need them in my life.
So, hey Rita, how you doing?
Hey, how is it going?
Tell my brother from another mother happy birthday. I contacted him earlier, but
how'd you even get here? Where'd you see this? You shared it on Facebook?
I did share it on Facebook.
Ah, there you go. Look at that. Boom.
So that's pretty cool.
Haha.
My son is learning November Rain on piano. I love that song. He doesn't really like it so much because he thinks it goes on forever. It's the one I was playing when we were playing all those songs, and you're like, oh, it's over, and then it's not over, and it just keeps going. It's like 8 minutes long.
It's too long for a song. It's too long.
His mom's favorite band is Metallica, or one of her favorite bands. It's the one she liked most of her life.
8 songs in one song.
Mm-hmm. We kind of call Metallica the fantasy genre of music because they go on forever.
No, I like it the other way around. Fantasy is the Metallica of writing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Fantasy is the Metallica of writing.
It's not one book. It's about 3 different books on one.
Not a fan of GNR. Yeah, Axel's voice. I get that. It worked well for me. Welcome to McDonald's. Moments in Love. I'm not familiar with that song.
American Pie is over 8 minutes long. Do you think that's a bad song, Robin? It's too long. It's too long. 8 minutes is too long.
Bohemian Rhapsody. You are on thin ice right now, motherfucker. Don't go there. Don't go there. The Prophet song. There's no way you can think the Prophet song is too long. With the stuff in that song, there's no way you think it's too long.
It's a great song. They're great songs. I just am not going to sit down and listen to 8 minutes of a song.
We're going to have a talk when this is over. I can guarantee it.
If anybody else wants to listen to an 8 or 15-minute song, go ahead. I just don't want to listen to it.
Wow. You were at the concert where they filmed Paradise City? That is awesome. Love that. Stairway to Heaven. That's one of those songs that it's great, but if I never hear it again, I'll be totally happy.
If you think 8 minutes is long, I feel bad for your wife. I don't have a wife.
Rita, Dream Theater. That's why I gave him the CD. This is a very inside thing. I'm sorry. I gave him the CD, Rita, because that's why I got him into Dream Theater. Kids these days. Stairway to Heaven is, but I've heard it so many times. It's just,
I'm sorry. But if you guys are going to give me shit because I don't enjoy songs that are ridiculously long, get over it. Go ahead, give me shit.
He doesn't care.
I grew up listening to punk music.
He doesn't care.
Where songs are 2 to 4 minutes long. I can sit down and listen to an entire album of punk music, and I can sit there for 45 minutes and listen to about 16 different songs.
He doesn't care.
So go ahead.
Something everybody should know is that if you try to give him shit about stuff, he does not care. It doesn't upset him. He doesn't. It's like watching a car go by. He doesn't give a shit. This is the king of I don't give a shit. And at the same time, he cares very deeply about some things.
Yeah, it is.
I love punk.
Punk rock's great.
I'm more into punk now too. See, I grew up on classic rock, and then I transitioned into 80s metal and stuff like that. And then I listened to a lot of different stuff. But my daughter, who's older than him, got me into things like My Chemical Romance and all that stuff, The Used and all that. And then he kept listening to like newer music, even though he's kind of a 90s guy. He's grew up in the wrong
90s,
era.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's my favorite type of music.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I love the more indie emo stuff that's out now.
He knows like a lot of really small bands you wouldn't know. For me now, I mean, Queen will always be there. Cheap Trick will always be there. Those are the big ones. And King's X is the best band you've never heard of. We talked about them in a list. If you haven't heard them, look them up. But for me now, it's like Alkaline Trio and Against Me and Anti-Flag and stuff like that. That's generally what I listen to a lot of, is that kind of stuff. And Bowling for Soup is like Bowling for Soup and MC Lars are the two things I go to if I'm in a down mood and I want to be happy. I love nerdcore.
I don't listen to music when I am down and want to be happy. I do other things because my music is not happy. I don't listen to a lot of happy music. That's not a thing I do.
Fatboy Slim. Circle Jerks. Wait, I missed it. It just went away. Minor Threat. Yeah. In fact, in the comic book, we have a club for younger kids. It's a punk club for kids. And the club is called Minor Threat. We named it after the band. So
good times.
Yep.
Good times.
We actually, have they ever heard about the bands in the comic?
I don't know.
We have bands that are in our comic. They're like characters in our comic, and we write music for those bands. We have a band called Black Mass Mafia. We have a band called Strike 3. We have a band called The System. We also have a band called Blood Glove, but that's something that's happening later. Blood Glove is kind of like if metal was hip hop. You know, if Lemmy was Jay-Z. It's really weird, but
Mike, what did you do? Mike, what are you doing?
What did you do, Mike?
Said some of Robin's music. Don't give him
what'd you post?
Shitty music.
Make sure you post the right one. He's got some good stuff, and then he's got some.
I've got some not good ones. That was a YouTube one, so it's probably one of my not good ones.
Green Day was great. His favorite band, Green Day.
Oh, okay. No, okay. It's the
the bands.
The bands that we
cool
suggested. Okay.
We
both suggested those.
If anybody wants me to share some of the songs from VG's on here, let me know. I'll share them.
I think he just did.
Oh, which one did you share?
He just went straight to the YouTube.
Okay, yep. Cool. Listen to Long Way Down. Long Way Down is great. I wrote those lyrics. I'm doing all the backup vocals on it. Cool. Johnny Cash. Somebody said something about Johnny Cash. They're waiting on your Johnny Cash list.
Yes, because we have on the Discord there. If you don't know this, there's on the Discord there's a section called OkayTY Radio, and I will sometimes go in there and I will play playlists of just a bunch of songs and stuff. Talk to some people about it whenever I'm in there, and like on one of them I had a few Johnny Cash songs, and they were like, "You like Johnny Cash?" I was like, "Yeah, I love Johnny Cash." They're like, "Can we have like a playlist of your favorite Johnny Cash songs?" I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And I haven't done it.
You want to put mine on there? I've got a Spotify playlist. It's all Johnny Cash. I could attach that.
No, I want to make mine.
Okay. Huh?
I want to make a playlist of my favorite Johnny Cash songs.
I saw Johnny Cash.
Keep bragging, fucker.
We went to the House of Cash in Tennessee when it was still open. It was kind of like this little museum. And my dad was walking me around. We were looking at all the gold albums and everything else. And one of the people that was working there said, "Have you ever met John's mama?" And we were like, "No, of course we haven't met her." And he goes, "Well, why don't you come over here?" And in this little sitting room where they sold albums and stuff, Johnny Cash's mama was there. And me and my father sat and talked to Johnny Cash's mom for probably about an hour. Just hearing stories about when he was a young boy and stuff like that. It was really cool. Glenn Miller. I have Glenn Miller 78s in the house. I got them from my grandfather had like this massive record collection, and I have old 78 Glenn Miller original pressings. I love big band music. It's great.
I gotta go, guys, but I had fun. Good night and stay safe. You too, Raven. Bye.
Bye, Raven. Julianne, my dad loved Johnny Cash too. It was very, very, very important between the two of us. He used to play Johnny Cash songs on his guitar, and I would sit and play drums with him. And when Johnny Cash died, it was kind of like losing my father all over again. I've only cried twice when some famous person has died, and one was Freddie Mercury, and the other one was Johnny Cash.
We love Johnny Cash.
And I sobbed. I got Johnny Cash's. My dad got me a autographed picture from him, and it's still hanging on my wall right now, right out there.
In this house, we love Johnny Cash.
In this house, Johnny Cash is sacred. So, L7 is very cool. L7 is a fun band. Dirty, just hard rocking. It's really cool. Kitty is good. Kitty is pretty fun. I like Dolly Rots. Dolly Rots are fans of the Bee Gees. So Dolly Rots are pretty cool.
Didn't they get on that list?
Yeah, Dolly Rots are on the list.
On that video.
Dolly Rots are just fun, man. You guys got to listen to the Dolly Rots. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, they hit me up. They were like, hey, they sent me a friend request and everything. I was like, oh my God. Okay, that's cool. Boy Named Sue. I was singing a Boy Named Sue when I was a little kid. I mean, very little. I listened to all those records. My dad would give me all those records. Mine, I think, was Man in Black. And my mother kept asking me when I was a kid, she's like, why do you always wear black? All you ever want is black clothes. Why don't you get some colored clothes? And I was like, I was raised on Johnny Cash. Did you forget that? And
the Man in Black.
The Man in Black. So the Rolling Stone issue for Johnny Cash, the one where he died, I have that one.
Neon Black. It's not a thing.
What?
Neon Black.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. It doesn't exist.
We looked it up. Yeah, Johnny Cash's Hurt. I bought like the DVD of just that video. It's like a DVD of just that video, so I'd always have it. Yeah, that's beautiful, and I sob every time because, like I said, it's kind of like seeing my dad die all over again. Plus, some of that was shot at the House of Cash, which is where I was with my dad, which was where he met his mother. So yeah,
black clothes don't stain, and they match everything. Oh, that's not true. Black clothes stain.
You have to dye them more black. Blue, there's blue black.
It's like how much more black could it be?
And the answer is none. None more black. Long Black Veil's good. I like some of his fun songs, like One Piece at a Time is hilarious. It's great. Boy Named Sue is great. I have to look back and see what's on my playlist that I have. But you guys should release the song Homecoming Queen.
How do you remember that?
Is that one of your songs?
It's the song that you, me, and Tim did.
Oh, shit.
Is that Tim? Is that Tim?
Tim, is that you?
Is that you?
Is that you, Tim?
Are you hiding? I've not told a lot of people about that. I played it for people. It is. Hi, I knew it. I knew it.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
It's so good to well, I'm not seeing you, but knowing you're there is just awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, Homecoming Queen. We should send us. We'll put it out. We'll do something with it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
That's so funny. It was really funny. What's the black that just soaks everything up? It's like it soaks in light and stuff.
It's black as black.
No, there's a name for it.
It's called black as black.
I see a red door and I want to paint it black. Courtney Barnett?
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black. Thank you.
Well, there's that, but I think there's also black is black because like one of them, because it's like an art thing. One of them created the color and said like, no one can have this. It's copyright. You have to pay a bunch of money to use it. And then someone else made an even blacker black.
Sound of Silence. I love Disturbed. When I get angry, they're on all my angry playlists, but they're amazing. They're such an underrated band for the stuff that they do. And Sound of Silence is just epic. It's just so perfect. Love the way they do it. Absolutely wonderful. Black hole sun, won't you come? Vanta Black 3.0 is the newest. How do I make it more black than?
It's like, how much more black could it be?
So what do I do to manage anger? Him or me? Because they're different.
Bottle it up inside until you punch something. That's healthy, right?
No, yeah, that's
perfect. It's a healthy coping mechanism.
I just listen to music and shake. And when I'm not upset anymore, I don't do it anymore.
Keep it. Here's what you do. You take all those emotions and then you bottle them up and you shove them down inside of you, and then you die.
I take meds for that. Yeah, music does help. Music is everything.
Robin, that doesn't work at my age. I have no more room. That's just what your brain is telling you. You got more room.
If there's room for Jello, there's room for hate.
If there's room for Jello, there's room for unresolved rage.
That's what it is. Yeah, Stricken is great. I mean, I'm not a fan of all of it, but I do like it. And I really, really like I listen to a lot of Slipknot when I get pissed off too. Because I don't usually like the growl vocals and stuff. But Corey Taylor's voice is so amazing without the growl. When he just sings, it just hooked me. I love them. I would die without music. Yeah, me too.
Love you guys. Gotta go. Catch you later. Bye, Rin.
Bye, Rin. We'll figure out a name for the podcast soon, okay?
Bye.
Korn. One of the craziest concerts I ever went to was Korn. My wife almost got me killed. She was feeling good, and she kept like partying and pounding her fist, and she kept smacking these bikers on the back of their heads. Not on purpose, and they laughed the first time and they glanced the second time, and the third time they turned around, they looked at me and they said, "Get a hold of your woman." And we moved back.
They were gonna kid him.
They were going to get me.
He's going to be dead.
Freak on a Leash, man. Everybody just about, I thought people were going to come off of the balcony because they hit that one part of Freak on a Leash. And one guy actually did come off and they had to grab him by his ankles to keep him from falling. It was crazy. But it was so much so much fun.
Matt, you should check out K Daver.
K Daver. Is that like a black metal band or something? It sounds like it.
I don't know how much time I got left.
Who got punched in the face at a Korn concert? Mike,
yeah, probably.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, Tracy did that. Yeah,
I wish
Tracy
I had been to more concerts. Hey,
there's always time.
There's still time.
Go.
Not right now.
When they come back around, go.
When it's safe to go.
Make Me Bad. Love Make Me Bad. So good. Did what hurt?
When I fell from heaven.
You didn't fall from heaven. I was there.
If anything, I crawled up. Never been to a concert in my life. Remedy it.
Really? It's like one of the things I miss most about this whole COVID thing. It's not being able to go shows. So one of these times, I was going to say one of these times we should have actually something to talk about when we come in and do this, but this has been fun just talking to people.
Yep.
Lenny Kravitz. I've never seen Lenny Kravitz. I bet that was great.
I don't remember everyone I've seen at this point.
I don't either. I had to make a list.
I've seen too many.
I've had to make a list of how many people I've seen.
Too many.
I've seen so many. It's just been ridiculous.
Too many things.
Matchbox 20.
Bands.
Matchbox 20. I'm not the biggest fan, but I love Rob Thomas. I love his voice, the way he sings. I just really like it.
I did see Alkaline Trio and him. What, together?
Wow, that's a pretty good show.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Saw them together? That'd be a great show.
I bet it would.
I love that show.
Alkaline Trio is the band. I will go see them every chance I get. We got to see Dan like really, really up close, and we like have talked to him and met him and hung out a little bit. He's really, really awesome.
We've seen him play like what, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, one time we saw him. He was playing and he was standing under a tree, and we were sitting on a log bench, like from me to the camera away from him.
And his daughter was dancing in front of us.
That's when he but let's get that right. His like 6-year-old daughter was dancing around in front of us. And that was the night I got him to sign my guitar.
Yep.
I've got one of the Alkaline Trio guitars from the cover of Damnesia, and I got him to sign it at that show. Unwell, that's one of my theme songs. I have issues. So I listen to Unwell a lot. Weird Al's awesome. He's fun. Unwell. I mean, like there's certain songs by Matchbox 20 I love, and Unwell is one of them. How Far We've Come. I love that one. Yeah, Linkin Park is amazing. That was Quit. That's one of the bands my wife really wanted to see. She loves Chester Bennington. And it took her just up to the last 3 months to where she's been able to listen to them again. Who's amazing? Virgil, who's amazing?
Hey, Virgil, how's it going, man? What's up?
Virgil, I haven't forgotten. You know what I'm talking about. Our little back and forth. I haven't forgotten. We got to do that because we got movies to make, son.
That was Brett.
That's Brett. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You got my friends mixed up again.
That's my bad. My bad. I slipped. I'm seeing so many things go by. You're awesome too, Virgil, and you're a great cook. And I think our dogs are related. Virgil's a great cook too.
He makes the breads and stuff.
Yeah, he's a great cook too.
Brett and Virgil are 2 different people. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
They're one conjoined entity.
No, they're not.
They're an eldritch abomination.
I just did. I just switched in my head. I do that sometimes. No offense. I'm waiting for him to put none taken. That's pretty cold, Dick.
Oh,
Nice shot, Dick.
oh, 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 I'm happy.
Oh, that was
Oh,
cold,
I'm
man.
warm.
That was cold, Virgil.
Oh,
That was
he got
cold,
you.
Virgil. He
He
did.
got you,
He
man.
nailed me on that one.
Whew. Yeah, you need me to get you some ointment?
Yeah, that burn's stinging a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little.
Bringing Cthulhu into the live stream, Robin? Nah.
Where's Cthulhu?
Down there.
Where's Cthulhu?
Down there.
Okay.
Beneath, in the depths. Praise be to the Dark Lord. Yeah.
You know Schaefer?
No.
Schaefer the Dark Lord.
No.
I like Schaefer the Dark Lord. He's pretty good.
Guy's a dick.
No, he's not.
He stole my photo.
He didn't steal your photo.
He did actually steal my photo.
And then when you
for a
said
promotional
something,
thing.
when you said something, he gave you credit.
Yeah, when I called him out on Twitter. Ruined my desk.
No, Crystal, I do know who Cthulhu is. I was playing. Although, not a big fan of Lovecraft. Too wordy, too much for me. Dude, are you hell-bent on stabbing me with something tonight? You tried to poke me with that. You put your sword up to my chest.
Is my dagger a sword to you?
No.
That's what you just called it.
Dude.
You called it a sword. It's not a sword.
Okay.
It's a dagger. There's a difference.
All right. Fine. I'm not going to be called out on my lack of fantasy cred.
It's not even fantasy. It's just weaponry.
Of course, it freezes as Robin goes to attack. Yeah. What the hell's up with that, right? Did I really just say too wordy about Lovecraft? Yeah. 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 Metallica does have a Cthulhu song. He did. But yeah, I did say that about. I mean, it's just not my thing. If you love Lovecraft and it's your thing and you dig that, then
have fun.
Awesome. I think that's incredible. He's an incredible writer. I'm not, he's an amazing writer. He's almost as good a writer as he was a racist, but it's his style. It's a stylistic thing. There's some things that are great. You'll never hear me say that something sucks or I hate something. I mean, some things do, but generally, if somebody likes it, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Rather than saying something sucks or that it's bad, I usually just say, not my thing, And when you get to Lovecraft, it's kind of not my thing.
I think we're going to go 7 more minutes.
7 more minutes?
7 more minutes. We'll round
Sounds
out
good.
in 90 minutes.
7 more minutes.
You want to where do you read Stephen King's? Oh, God. Here we go.
I love Stephen King. Love Stephen King. Like I said, it's the kind of language that they use. Lovecraft tries to write very intricate, very, big $5 word sentences. He puts a lot of that in. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's what he does. King writes a lot of words, and I think he gets too hung up on backstory and stuff sometimes. But he writes more of his stuff is a little bit easier
goddamn book.
His books are a little bit easier to, take in than that.
This damn book.
Yeah.
Stephen King fantasy novel.
Tolkien was very wordy too. My wife loves it, and everybody loves it. But yeah, that's not my thing.
Right. Just because you don't connect with something doesn't mean it has no value. Racist.
Yeah, he was look him up. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to go a whole bunch of it, but yeah, Lovecraft was an incredible racist.
He's not a good dude.
He was a horrible person. And that colors some of the things that I like. If I know somebody's, complete douche nozzle,
Gotta run. Have a good night, gentlemen. Good night, Holly.
Who was that? Holly?
Good night, Holly.
Bye, Holly. We'll see you later.
I liked Eyes of the Dragon. Look, I like it too.
It's a great book.
Okay? But here's my thing.
Great book.
He sets up a really interesting story within the first 15 pages and then goes on for another 100 pages about how we got there and talking about weird random events that don't really have anything to do with the story. And I'm just like, just give me the story that you presented to me. I want that. I like actiony, like punchy writing where shit happens.
My 8-year-old is reading Tolkien. Any other suggestions for an 8-year-old who wants challenging materials?
War and Peace.
God, no, don't do that. You'll make them hate writing forever. What I suggest certain artists or certain writers to people, I think Neil Gaiman is a good bridge, but I kneel at the altar of Neil Gaiman anyway. So Neil Gaiman is kind of a good bridge between, children's and adults literature, and you can follow him as you grow, because he wrote, if you went from the Graybeard book to The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and then you went up to something like American Gods, you're progressing along a literary path and you're growing with the same author. So you kind of get used to it. If he's a fantasy fan, let him read the Chronicles of Narnia. If that's a little bit too childish for him, let him go up to the C.S. Lewis, the trilogy, the space trilogy, Out of the Silent Planet, Paralandra, and I'm blanking.
How about A.A. Milne?
So
read some Winnie the Pooh.
Good stuff. Yeah, I would, but mostly I would say help him find things that suit his interest and let him read anything. He can come to you with questions. He can ask you questions if there's stuff he doesn't understand. If you're afraid of him reading stuff that's a little bit too adult, know what they're reading and let them progress to that, but let them read everything, anything. Let them read it.
Like The Kite Runner. It's a great children's book.
Yes, the new Lovecraft show, it does show exactly.
Really nothing on that?
The Kite Runner? No.
Nothing about... Didn't you read this?
I'm sure I did. I don't remember it.
Don't actually let your child read this.
No.
It's a horribly graphic book that they forced me to read in school, and I did not enjoy reading it.
She loves fantasy and adventure and action and all sorts of... Well, that's good. She adores reading, which is very, very much jumping. My stuff, my degree is in comparative lit with a specialization in young adult and children's literature. So, I studied a lot of that.
Bye, Amber.
Bye, Amber.
I missed the List 25 channel. Well, out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah. We still do lists sometimes.
Love you guys. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye. We're going to be going pretty soon, too. Like less than 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutos. I'm not as well read as I may come across. I used to read some American classic stuff. School Assigned Us, Great Gatsby, Fahrenheit 451, Anthem, but mostly I love Star Wars books and stuff.
Yeah.
I understand like there's this aspect of like literature of being cultured or something, having to read certain things, but fuck that. Read what you want.
Yeah, I got over that a long time ago when I had a class, or I had a semester and I had to read one novel for each class per week. So I had to read 16 novels for each class over the course of the semester. So once I got done with all that, I was like, done. I'll read what I want to read and what I like to read. So
I might reread The Hunger Games for a third time. I was watching the first movie again, and I gotta like continue watching them because I fell asleep halfway through Catching Fire. But I'm watching them and I'm going, I think I'd enjoy reading this way more. I think I'd enjoy reading this story a lot.
I liked reading them a lot more. I'm a big fan of Artemis Fowl. I love the Artemis Fowl books. I could never really get him going on them.
Probably gonna
But
try one.
I love the Artemis Fowl books. I think they're great.
I have a few books that I want to read right now. I want to finish the Supernatural book. I'd like to. I think that fantasy book Mom got me. I'm gonna like periodically go through that one and read it every now and then. I'd kind of like to read. I'd kind of like to read this one. Just to.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. If you want to be an artist, if you want to write things like that, this is a good one. It's kind of a self-help book, but not really. It just kind of breaks through some of the ideas of, doing stuff. There's also, if anybody wants to write and you kind of want to get that creative element going in you, there's a book that's called The Artist's Way. And it's kind of touchy-feely, and it kind of comes off as a new agey book. But if you take the basics of what's in it, it is good. It will help. The books are fantastic.
I have a problem with the Harry Potter series now because
Thanks,
J.K.
Terry.
Rowling is crap. She's a bad person, and I don't want to support her stuff.
I have read the Walking Dead comics. The Dresden Files I have wanted to read for a long time, and it's one of those things that always keeps getting kind of pushed back. And then I'm like, oh, I need to get that because it really looks good. And then I have something else I need to do. And yeah, it's I really want to do those.
No, she isn't a bad person. Yeah, she is actually. J.K. Rowling is kind of a bad person. She's a transphobe. That's not cool. And don't fight me on this.
All she really had to do was keep her mouth shut.
And she didn't.
And it's fine.
If you're gonna have bigoted thoughts, keep them to yourself.
We are overtime, so I'm not going to get into that thing. What's not cool at all?
Being a transphobe. It's not.
No, it's not. It's really anybody that doesn't like people for something like that is
not cool.
Yeah, I just can't.
It's bad times.
I would like to. Which are the Dresden books? Do they go in order? Is it like a series, or are they individual books unto themselves? I'd be interested in hearing that because it would be neat. So.
All right. Hour 32, y'all.
Yep, hour 32.
It's time. It's time to be done with this.
The first two books are hard to read. Okay. Yeah, I'd really like to read those. I'm gonna check those out at some point. So anyway.
All right, y'all. But yeah.
Guys, thanks.
That's it for the writer's room.
We will do this again.
Yep.
Like next Tuesday?
Sure.
As far as everything works, we'll be back next Tuesday and we'll see you guys then. And we will tell you if we were right or not about Supernatural.
Bye. Okay? Goodbye. End the stream. Goodbye.